Avast there, mateys! You be joining me for another episode of But It's Free. And I promise you, I'm not going to be keeping that accent up throughout the whole thing, like, that'll just be off-putting. But yeah, welcome back to another episode of But It's Free. I'm Chris Kenner, and today we are looking at Trove again with the Pirate Captain. This is a class I've been playing more recently, and I've been finding it to be very powerful, to the point that this is the first one that I'm actually playing in an area that's slightly too high for my level, because stuff doesn't otherwise seem to survive. But I've got a variety of abilities, mostly which involve like dropping little turrets that'll fight for me. But without further ado, I'm not going to sort of spend ages waffling on. Let's just go and find a dungeon to get ourselves started. Oh, and it's a good one. It's the Lighthouse. This is a proper castle dungeon. So let's get in and actually start explaining the class. So I've got my regular little cannon shot, which is a bit feeble. But you might notice that these enemies are dropping coins, and I've just dropped my little secondary turret there. And every time I get one of these coins, it goes some way towards powering that turret up. So you can now see he's got a little like face guard in front of him. But I can drop him a new one, and he hasn't even got that. So that's how he sort of upgrades. Let's get in here and take on some of the rest of these. Ow, these are a little bit powerful for me, but I can get by. So you can see there, I've got my little guy placed, but I've also got this massive cannon which does like area of effect damage. That's like my ultimate ability that I can use. And that can be very useful. I've also got a little decoy pirate, like a Jack in the Box, and he'll draw in enemy fire and they'll attack him instead of me. Which I'm going to need because my range on this is really piddly. Like they'll start coming at me first. Oh my goodness, and their range is quite big too. I may have not thought this through. I didn't struggle this much last time I did this. But you can see from how much damage that's doing, it's vastly more powerful than I am when it's fully charged. It's actually ridiculous. And it adds so much to my firepower. But I can afford to take a few little hits. I mean, frankly, like, once I've gotten it powered up, that secondary turret can just fight for me. I don't even need to be here. I'm a captain, I don't do the actual fighting, I just command the ship. Let's do that. Ooh. Getting some pretty serious damage there, actually. Die. There we go. Just about managed to survive. I think my problem at the moment is I don't have a lot of health regeneration, although I did just pick that up, which, it's actually not that good. I need shadow items, though, because that's the only way to sort of really progress myself further. Okay, I'm going to hang on here for a little bit to let my health go back up. Right, that's gone up a little bit now. So, I've also got this little boat mount, which I got that really recently. I'm really pleased with it. Ow! So just letting my health go back up. Let's climb up this a bit more. And the last boss should be somewhere right near the top. Get away! I can sort of jump to avoid most enemies and let my cannon do all the killing for me. I can actually shoot enemies through walls as well, so this guy's just gonna, because of his daft AI, he's gonna just fall to his doom. Oh, at least I got the kill. Smart AI, guys. Right, this is gonna be the real one. Try and hit as many enemies as possible to get my thing to go. I'm going to end up... Yeah, I've used one of my flasks to heal myself. It's giving me a little shield briefly. I might have to do that more than once while I'm doing this. But it's like this is a specific world which actually is the only world at the moment, due to a bunch of events, that properly has all of the Treasure Islands dungeons in. Because the main overworld... doesn't have them because of an event. It's all just these random pirate ship dungeons, which aren't really what I wanted to show you. A little flying ship. Right, let's go find another dungeon. Preferably one that's smaller and less hardcore than that one. I'm nearly leveled up though if you look up in the top left. Here's one of these treasure chest looking dungeons. I'm probably going to level up just from the first enemy that I kill in here. Let's take these out. No, I'm still only level 14. Right, let's I've got to climb up in that opposite corner. Ah! gonna stay up in the air and stay out of the way. There we go. I've leveled up now. 1 health regen, jeez. Yeah, I don't get a huge amount of stats for leveling up, but I do think it plays a little bit more of a significant role in your overall power. It's not massively significant. Let's teleport through here. Oh, it's a cursed skulls. This is good. I can set myself up before this all starts. There we go. Oh, these are the really feeble ones as well. These are great for me because every time one of them dies, I regain 15% of my health. Oh, and I've got a friend helping as well. Oh, this is going to be a cakewalk. Oh, I've got a kill now. 24 out of 30. I mean, they're still not taking huge amounts of damage from me. I'm relatively underpowered, but because of the capabilities I do have, I can survive pretty well. Right, let's go find the next place. Oh, I should show you as well. Whoop. You can find these little pirate ships that are just out in the middle of the water. They're not marked on the map or anything, but these guys will trade with you for either flux or glim to give you various little goodies like mounts. There's loads of stuff that you can collect out here. Where am I going? Right, there's like this skull dungeon here. I'm actually going to go in through the eyes. See what's in here. Is this the boss? No. Oh, it's shark people now rather than parrot pirates. You can see I've actually, I'll turn my camera on, I've actually dressed my character up as a parrot pirate with a parrot on his head, and then I've also got my parrot friend there helping out. Parrots for everyone. Right, let's see who we're going to take out. Let's slay the Shark Man Raider. I can take on enemies when it's just like small groups. So when it gets really big groups, the amount of damage they deal is a little overwhelming. But it's good to be challenged. And if I was with other people, this just gets astoundingly easy. At some point I'll do a run through of the Shadow Tower, which is the big dungeon for this game. And you'll see just how much of a difference having a team can make. But you can see with dropping all my stuff, nothing really can just withstand my damage output. That was the wrong portal. Let's go find another one. I've just seen in my inventory I've got a gold chaos chest. It's a really rare drop. This can have something awesome in. I've got a mount, a neon swath cutter. Let's learn that. Let's go land on here and see what that looks like. If there's anything like the last mount that I tried to check out like this, it's going to be awful. But let's have a look. It looks like a little motorcycle with circular saw things. It doesn't fly. Okay, no, it's okay, but it's not as good as a lot of the other cool stuff that I can get. So it just doesn't hold up to the standard of some of the other stuff. It's still cool, and it's still got me a lot of mastery points that you can see sort of not behind that. Sort of up here, you have your actual level and then your mastery level, which lasts across all of your classes, which is useful. I'm going to show you as well, your boat gets a little cannon. So there's all these little crates out in the ocean that you can sort of blow up for various resources, including like flux and glim and these weird little seashells. Because there's not much to look at out in the ocean, apart from the odd island. So it can get a little dull. But we're here to just look at the interesting bits. I've just come across one of these little Turtle Island dungeons. Let's have a look inside this one. What I've got to do, activate the cursed skulls. There's like two variants of this. One of them actually has the turtle's head poking out. This one is the one without. You can just see a little shark man riding on the surface of it there. Let's sneak inside. Take him out. Oh, I'm being shot at as well. Ranged enemies can be a real problem when you're suffering a lot of damage. Ooh, what's he dropped? Probably something rubbish. Let's hop up through here, set myself up, and away. Yeah, the decoy pirate explodes. I forgot to mention when they finally destroy it, it just ruins them. This is another swarm one. So no wonder it just took out so many of them. And there we go. There we are. Right, on to the next dungeon. This was like a little island with a skull on. Oi! Ow! Just threw me off the island. Oi! Stop! You can get a stat called stability, which basically stops you getting knocked back like that, but jeez. I saw another one wandering around here. There he is. Ow! Yeah, I'm just going to stay up here out of your way while you get mullered by my turret. Which isn't happening very easily. So much damage. Right, okay, I'm just going to use one of my flasks. You can use them actively. I've just got the one that automatically uses when you're low on health. Let's take him out. Nah, I can't. I don't think I can really get away with just landing briefly to shoot them. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's another Cursed Skulls one. There's not many bosses I'm seeing in this. Right, what have we got around here? Oh, more enemies. Let's just blow these away. There's more swarms. Normally it's just like 3 enemies, then 4 enemies in 2 different waves, but I'm getting all swarms around here. That's my mega turret doing its work, obliterating everything within reach. Okie dokie, what's next? It's actually quite close by. What have I got? I can just see the shape. Oh, this is the turtle. This is the turtle where it's actually got its head out. Let's sneak in that portal there. Oh, shark men. Nice thing about this gun is it will hit all of the enemies in front of you, so you can get one shot off against a large group of them, and it'll actually fully charge that turret pretty much straight away. Right. Yeah, this is another swarm. I think it's like all the Cursed Skulls dungeons here will just have swarms. It's fair enough, just makes my life easier. Explode! Yeah! Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Sorry, I can't sing very well at the moment. I've had the flu, my throat is killing me. I've got another lighthouse dungeon, except this one's a bit smaller. Let's have a dash inside, see what we can loot. You. Your money or your life. There. See, just as long as I can take them on one at a time, they're not too much trouble, but if they surround me, then I can get really badly beaten up very quickly. Right, what's up here? There's no enemies on the way up, it's just that portal. Oh, there's like a little ship inside here, that's cool. Let's take this out. Yeah, it didn't last long. If I use all my abilities, my damage output gets ridiculous. I'd love to see one of these go through the Shadow Tower. Mine's not quite high enough level yet. Oh, there's a different kind of chest dungeon. This one's like overflowing with treasure. It's just slide in under the keyhole. Oop! Surprise! Go down. Die. Yeah. Little turret doing my work for me. Ooh. Lots of things falling from the ceiling. Oh, this is another Cursed Skulls. Yeah, this is a swarm again. Just gonna sit back. There becomes a certain point with the pet that I've got giving me this 15% health on every enemy kill, where just as long as I can kill the enemies fast enough, I am unkillable, so I'm regenerating faster than they can damage me. And there's obviously a fine balancing act within that, but I'm coping just fine at the moment. Ah, here's another dungeon. This one's the giant anchor. Yes, I said anchor. Pronounce my words very carefully when I'm on YouTube. Let's take these guys out. I think I landed in a bad place there with the turret. It can't shoot anything. Let's take you down. The boss underneath can detect me as well. You can just sort of bomb your way in, but I am going to climb the anchor. All the way up to the top where there's a portal. Here we go. Let's take this lot out. There we go. Wasn't too hard. I've got my loot. Get back to the surface. Where are we? I think I might actually leave that off there for now. There's not a whole lot of dungeons that I'm finding, but it's been fun. This class is incredibly fun to play just because of the sheer ridiculous damage output. But you've got to be getting those sort of hits off with your main weapon. I just love the look of him on this little boat. So thank you all for watching, guys. It's been lovely having you watch all these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in the next video, which should be coming out on Saturday. So have a good time, guys.